Let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to FusionLore, the podcast where we dive deep into the lore of FusionFall, exploring every mission 30 minutes at a time to piece together the story and uncover what's really going on. I'm Magic, also known as the Magical Dealer, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, also Matt, also known as ours. Say hi, Matt.
How you doing, guys? Welcome to another episode.
And in today's episode, we're tackling the level 8 missions and breaking down the story beats, sharing our thoughts on what makes them stand out. And I'm going to say it, nobody in FusionFall knows what a normal person looks like compared to a Fusion. We have 3 missions we're going to talk about today where there was a Fusion and they were like, is that the normal person? Is that motherfucker? I swear I've seen that guy before, and it's a bright green Fusion. I do not understand for the life of me how you confuse a bright green radioactive alien that is the same shape as somebody to that actual person. You think that would stand out. You think they would be like, that ain't them. Why would
it doesn't
they be
make
green?
much sense.
The worst offenders of this being the Canker sisters. And let's just start with the Canker sisters. Let's start with the Canker sisters. We do Eggs Thingamajig Part 3, the final part of Eggs Thingamajig, I think.
We still have no idea what the Thingamajig even is or what it does.
I don't think we're gonna hear about the Thingamajig anymore. I think this is the end of the mission line, and we're never gonna hear about the Thingamajig. We got all these items. I think it ultimately was leading up to this, right? So Ed needs some scissors. Double D. I say Ed. Double D needs some scissors to finish his Thingamajig, and he wants us to go talk to the Canker sisters, and the Canker sisters are like, actually, we gave it to that new girl. And as soon as I read new girl, I knew what was about to happen and was instantly disappointed. I keep wanting to believe in them. I keep wanting to believe in the Canker sisters, but they keep letting me down every single time. Why are y'all like this?
Listen, they have a big heart. They're not the judge on appearances. I mean, they look in the mirror every day, so I wouldn't be surprised if one day they were green and they were like, oh yeah, you know, that happens to me sometime.
What turns you green?
With the right eyes, too.
The Fusions don't even have mouths. Most Fusions don't have mouths.
Hey, but they talk. Apparently, they talk.
I think they do telepathy at this point. They speak to you in your head. And if they do that, that's even more reason for concern, because how do you not know that's a Fusion? How do you not know that's a Fusion? Look, you would think, okay, first time, shame on them, shame on the Fusion. 2 times, shame on you. You know what a Fusion looks like now. Why are you still dealing with them?
Okay. To their credit, Father, we got some security footage from one of Father's missions from Ed. So we went to go retrieve. Actually, was it from Ed?
You're talking about the nano mission.
Okay, well, true. But in the mission, he's like, thank you for sending me that footage, but it's not me. I see a bizarre Fusion monstrosity in these images. So you're going to tell me that other people probably saw the security footage? Whoever's actually managing the security footage to begin with, they saw it, and they were like, yeah, that's normal. That's just Ed. That's Double D.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I can give you a pass on security footage. You're like, we do not know what the quality of this footage is. It could be 270p, and it looked like Double D, and they were like, yo, that kid from the cul-de-sac broke in here and started doing this. I can give you a pass if you did not see the Fusion monster directly. But the Canker sisters literally spoke to the Fusion and was like, yeah, we'll help you.
It makes no sense.
Ooh, even in the mission, I think it's Marie Canker. She's like, I can't believe that girl was a monster. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't believe
Who
it?
knew? She goes, who knew?
Oh my
No, but really,
God.
this is the second time.
I'm gonna crash out.
Oh, don't talk about
God.
crashing out yet. That's for later.
Bro, could you imagine being like a relative or like just friends with Marie Canker? You come home, your car is missing. What happened to my car? I let the new person down the street use it. The who?
What new person?
Oh, the green glowing radioactive person. They seem really cool. That's that alien that's taking over the world. What? Who would have
What? No way. No way.
That's the new
I
girl.
don't believe you.
She seemed so nice. I asked her where she got her nails done. Were her nails green? Yeah, how do you know? Oh my God. I'm gonna crash out. Go in the house. Go in the house and don't ever come back outside. You need
said
glasses.
My eyes were pretty, and I said her eyes were the red eyes. The red eyes were pretty. Yeah, how'd you know?
You need glasses. We need to get you glasses immediately. I can't. No, wait, because the third person, right? The third person to mistake a fusion for the real thing was Professor Utonium, and I got a lot to say about Professor Utonium later on in this episode. But it's fuck, what is it? What's the name of the mission? It doesn't matter. We do a mission for for Utonium. He's like, I know who's terraforming the school. It's a fusion. He says to us, it's a fusion terraforming the school. Go kill them. We get there and he's like, oh, it's fusion bubble. Don't hurt my daughter. No, don't hurt my daughter.
I remember
you sent us here to kill her. What do you mean? Don't hurt her. You knew it was a fusion when we were going in the fusion lair.
First of all, that was Father Fusion's 3 of 3.
Okay.
And we had to go back to Pokey Oaks just to see who was trying to terrafuse. As it turns out, it was Fusion Bubbles. And he was like, oh.
He folded. He folded
immediately.
Immediately. Father had to be like, kill that little girl. Father's on the StickyBeard time. He was like, woman, man, or child, if they're in the way, get them out of here.
All right, but hold on. I have to give credit where credit's due. He is a father. And since Buttercup's disappearance, he is probably a little bit more emotionally unstable than we would like to, believe.
Matt, I don't care.
He said it himself. I'm still so troubled by Buttercup's disappearance. I suppose my emotions got away with me. It was obvious that the creature was a fusion. Good work.
I don't care.
He reasoned.
It's green. It's fully green. It is goo, slime, not even like touchable. Not solid. It's not a solid. It's liquidity. What
if it? Wait, hold on. Hear me out here with this. Now, maybe the reason that people are mistaking certain fusions for people is because they can have this grip on you in a way. Like they can encapsulate you in such a way that allows them to spread. Because this, like, let's be real here. This is a green radioactive monster that originated from space that is taking over planets one by one. How else is it supposed to get away with it?
You're speaking nonsense. It's a green monster. In no world do I believe anybody. I told you the only one you're getting from me is the security footage. If it's like Five Nights at Freddy looking security footage where it's got all the grainy lines and it's low quality, I can see how you can mistake it for the actual person. I know. Not if you're in front of it. Not if you're in front of it. I don't care if they made a fusion of my grandma. I'd be like, that is not my grandma. I'm shooting it in the face.
Look. What if you're right? What if it's like telekinetic? Like, you know how you can't see ghosts in real life, but you have to record them in order to get an idea of where they might be, right? What if it's like the opposite sort of thing where it's like, if you're in the presence of them, they can have the impression and they can coerce you into believing that they are the real person. But until you see them, for example, on the security footage, you're like, wait a minute, that was a fusion. And it's not until they're in their lair where you're in there, you're trying to fight them as a player, where you are able to determine, hey, yo, that's just a fusion.
So you think they only look like a fusion?
Fusions.
You think they only look like a fusion in the lair, and when they're on the world, they look like the regular person? I
would like to believe that maybe they have some influence on the people around you. Like if they're there and they have the, like, how else are they getting away with a lot of the shit that they are? Like,
I don't know. I want to know because I'm losing my mind. Keep getting these missions where the people don't know what a fusion is. I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy. Maybe I should start going crazy. Maybe I should start killing regular people and be like, oops, I thought it was a fusion.
I thought it was a fusion.
I thought it was fusion. I didn't know. They look the same. How was I supposed to know? At this point, I mean, if they can do it, why can't I do it? I'm losing my mind. I'm please figure it out. It's not that hard. They're green.
All right. Well, okay. Going into the idea. Let's start off with the father of fusions. I believe a father of fusions. Is it? No. What's the mission line before that? There's a father of fusions.
There's a father of fusion. Is favorites for father. Are you talking about favorites for father? There's we did
favorites for father. Favorites for father.
Okay. I was talking to you before we recorded. I think the of fathers and fusion is supposed to be before favorites for fathers.
Yes.
Because when we do the missions for of fathers and fusions, Professor Utonium is like, I don't trust that father guy. I don't know what it is about him. Something about his dark skin make me uncomfortable. Something about him.
Wow.
Makes me uncomfortable.
What's wrong with this dark crimson skin, man?
I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
Go check him out. Go see what he's about. I don't like it. And then we go check him out. And it turns out he was like doing his own research on the fusions on how to stop him. And we fucked it up. We broke his device. And he was like, are you happy? You stopped it. I was trying to help. Why don't you guys trust me? And then we go to favorites for father, where we're helping him do stuff because we broke his device.
Oh,
and he says we're paying off a debt to him.
Yeah, I was just about to say that it makes more sense looking at this dialogue if you were to have done favors for father, not favors for father, but if you were to have done of fathers and fusions, and then worked on favors for father, it would have made more sense for him to say that, because in of fathers for fusions, we originally are instructed by Professor Plutonium to go investigate him in the first place, and as it turns out, he's not as bad as Professor Utonium believes, and he's actually pretty helpful as far as we know. So, you know, he's investigating. He's using fusion matter scanners in the area to see what's going on, to study the fusion monsters, to learn their weaknesses, and the back and forth between that and first of all, going back and forth between Genius Grove and what was it, Peach Estates. Peach Creek Estates, something. Well, I forget the map.
Yeah, Peach Creek Estates. That's where he's building his development.
Well, going back and forth between Genius Grove and the Estates is mind-numbing. Anyway,
go here, go there, go here, go there. Come back. Did you get the thing? Now go back.
I want to know. I want to meet the people who planned out the missions in this game, because truthfully, like, holy shit.
Go there, come back.
Like they must have gotten into Dee Dee's farm or something, because they were not coherent.
Man, I want you to come over to my house so you can pick up the grocery list to go grocery shopping. Now go grocery shopping, come back with the groceries. Now go back to the grocery store and drop off the bags because I don't need them anymore. That's essentially how the missions work in this game.
No, it's like okay, I need you to go to the hardware store to get this part because I need this part. You go to the grocery store, or you go to the hardware store, you get the part, and you come back, and he's like, thanks, I need that. Don't worry, I really did need this part, but I'm gonna need you to go get 6 more. But I'm gonna need you to make sure that they're the right part. So I'm gonna need you to come back every single time you grab a new one, just to make sure I'm doing this correctly. And then when you're done, I'm gonna send you all the way back to where you don't need to be, so you can complete the mission, and then I'm gonna ask you to come back so that way you can continue the mission line.
Oh, you know, before I forget, because we're still talking about father, we do another mission for dumbass Brittle Butter, where he's like, go deliver this map to father. He said he's gonna pay me, right? And then the StickyBeard stops us and he's like, don't give him that map. Give him this map. I drew with a crayon. He'll think it's from Brittle Butter. We all know he's very stupid. Just give him this crayon drawing. So we give him the map, and he's like, thanks. Brittle Butter's like, I'm finna be rich. That man is not getting paid. He betrayed StickyBeard to just get betrayed by father. He is finna be homeless. I will stand on my soapbox about Brittle Beard being dumb as rocks. As rocks. Where does he think he's going to spend whatever money he's getting from father? The world is ending. Did you forget the world was ending? Look up. All you have to do at any given moment is look up. You see that big ass green thing in the sky? He's coming to kill you.
Listen, he just fumbled. He fumbled everything. First of all, he had a steady job working with StickyBeard, and all of a sudden he wants to betray him just so he can get money quickly. How's that going to support his love life?
He doesn't even have a love life. He doesn't know that girl's in love with him.
Yeah, but she's going to come to him eventually, and she's going to find out he's a deadbeat.
Their life is so bad. Oh, someone help Brittle Butter. He needs help. He needs help.
I think it's a good thing that Brittle Butter got scammed. Otherwise, there would be a huge war between the estates and Candy Cove.
Man,
Father has no idea who he's really messing with because StickyBeard stands on business.
I really thought
like
that,
you said, no child, woman, or man can stand in his way.
I really thought alien invasion would bring people of all kinds together. We would put aside our differences for the sake of being alive. And you know, that goes into like Professor Utonium too, because he was like, I think father is working with Fuse. Who in their right mind would be working with the alien whose goal is to assimilate the planet? What do you mean you think he's working with him? In what world does that work out for? How does he benefit from that? Father cannot breathe in space. Where would he go after the Earth was assimilated? Where would the Earth go?
Wait. I do wonder if he can, because he's just constantly smoking that pipe, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, he's a fiery person. Can he go into space and survive? And anyway,
he can't go into
off
space.
Topic. We're getting a little. I'm getting a little off topic. Anyway, Anyway.
Wait, I'm not done. So the only one that makes sense, because we do another mission for Professor Utonium. I cannot remember the name of it, but it's about him. We go do a mission where we have to like, is it the Spookas mission? What is the name of the Spookas mission? The Scary Spooka? Spooka, scary, something like that. We go kill some spookas and we find a mirror and they're like, that's him's mirror, bro. Is him working with Fuse? He is the only person that I can understand that could be working with Fuse, because him is not from Earth. Him is from a different dimension. He's not
one spooky fusion.
One spooky fusion. Him is from a different dimension, which like I started thinking about it when they questioned it. I was like, why is him even here? Him is like a god. He became the sun at one point. What is he doing? Can he not just make Fuse go away if he wanted to? Is he laughing at us? He's like,
he probably. You know what? His mission line. We got a mission from him called "Make a Wish" just to find out about the wishing skulls, and the only thing he cared about was a bubble bath.
Can he not?
He's here to relax. He's biding his time.
My brain is breaking. my brain is breaking. I'm gonna devolve as we go along in these missions. We're gonna get to a point where somebody is gonna ask us to do something so stupid. I'm just gonna pull out the piece. I'm gonna show you why I'm the most important person in this war right now. You finna figure it out. I'm finna show you what nano power feels like. Ask me to do some stupid shit.
Oh, you want to talk about stupid shit? Wish upon a weirdo. The Billy mission.
Oh, the garlic.
Listen. In retrospect, he was on the right track. You know, like, okay, you want to learn about the wishing skulls, fine. But can you do me a favor first? He needs some garlic to scare away the bloodsuckers. The bloodsuckers that are terrorizing Ensville. That makes a lot of sense. So we go all the way to number 2, all the way in Sector V, which is ridiculous, first of all. Mm-hmm. That is such a far trip. I think that takes up 15 to 20 minutes of your time going back and forth. Anyway, we go to number 2, and he's like, you need some garlic? He's got plenty. It adds zest to any dish, This man, number 2, he was on such a good track record, and I'm sorry to say that your tier list, you might need to switch him from tier 1 to tier 2. Put StickyBeard back at the top. Put number 2 right at number 2 where he belongs. Because first of all,
what he doing with the garlic, Matt? Tell him what he doing with the garlic.
Okay, I can understand putting garlic in your pasta, maybe in your pizza, in the lo mein, maybe in the fried chicken. But at the end, he said peanut butter. Who does that?
You ain't ever had a garlic and peanut butter sandwich?
No. What kind of war crime of a man do you need to be in order to say, I want to put some garlic on my peanut butter?
You know, number 5 warned us about this. Number 5 said he will eat about anything.
No,
we didn't want to believe her.
Even say peanut butter sandwich. He just said peanut butter.
He just put it in a jar, bro. He put it in a jar and switched it up. He listed
out dishes. He said the pasta, the pizza, the lo mein, the fried chicken, and then peanut butter. Come on, man.
Have you ever had garlic and peanut butter?
No, and I don't ever plan on it.
I can't say that I've ever had garlic and peanut butter. I don't know if it tastes good together. Anyway, maybe it's a very tasty combination, Matt.
Anyway, besides the garlic in the peanut butter, which is going to make me crash out if we talk about it any longer, because I'm ranting at this point. Listen, we're done with the mission. We get the garlic and we head back all the way to Billy, all the way in Enzo from Sector V. Explain to me why, instead of using it for the purpose of the mission, to go get it to scare off the bloodsucker, he's like, if I eat it all at once, my farts smell like pizza, and then asks you if you want to smell it.
Look, okay.
Why?
Look, okay. We have to establish, right? Billy is a brick. Billy is dumb. Billy is expected to be dumb. I'm not going to Billy expecting his missions to be of some nuance where he has this grand plan on how to take down Fuse. I'm not disappointed when Billy is dumb because I expect him to be dumb. Now, when Professor Utonium is dumb, then I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be the scientist, man. But when Billy is dumb,
the Powerpuff Girls.
When Billy is dumb,
fails.
I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, right. I mean, what else was Billy gonna do? Honestly, why did we talk to Billy in the first place?
Man, he was on to something.
Why did we talk to Billy in the first place? Huh? What was Billy ever really gonna do?
All of Billy's missions should be absolutely optional. I think as Billy as a character, he shouldn't be able to give out missions. But I know sometimes you're going to have to speak to him. But the fact that we got the Wishing Skull information from Billy means he has something going on up there. There's a spark somewhere. And he was on the right track with his mission. He was like, yeah, so I got bloodsuckers. We need the garlic. That makes sense, you know, in a historical pretense with Dracula and all that nonsense. It makes sense. And then he just fucks it all up. Anyway,
honestly, shame on you for expecting anything greater than the stupidity that is Billy.
I had some belief.
His cat is named Milkshakes. You expect some nuance from a man who named his cat Milkshakes.
No, I don't. But he was onto something. I had faith. He just ripped it right from my brain.
Your faith was misplaced.
Brain cells.
Your faith was misplaced. Give up on that dream.
Anyway, we ran into Dracula too.
Oh yeah, Drac. Okay, so this is I guess we've never said it at any point. We're playing Retribution for these missions, right? So we're going to be talking about the extra retro missions as well as any other missions that Retribution might add in the future. I don't know, but we are playing Retribution for our playthrough of this game.
Yes. So maybe some missions weren't there that are there now weren't there prior, and we don't exactly have an original thought out list, but we're going through each and every single one as it seems fit, because honestly Dracula in this time in this place does not seem misplaced, and he doesn't necessarily add or remove anything from the story, but
he didn't do anything. He made us go get him a cup of water and then was like, I didn't tell you to give me a cup of water.
He literally asked for a glass of water, will ya? He goes to Billy. Billy's like, oh, bring it to him right away. Then he says, oh, didn't ask for no one glass of water?
No, he said I didn't ask no one for a glass of water.
Oh, yeah, okay. Whatever. whatever. At least he gave us a crate for our troubles. Anyway.
I think Dracula's confused. I don't think he knows what's going on.
Listen,
I will
Dracula's
say
retired.
very embarrassingly, reading the missions for Dracula, I only now just realized that he's standing in front of a retirement home. I've never realized that was an entire retirement home. I was just
the home
like,
of the ancients, baby.
it's just a building. I don't know what this building is. I don't recognize it. It's a retirement home. A retirement home, I will say, Matt, right in front of the graveyard. They said, hey, you can come stay here as long as you want, and whenever you check out, he going across the street.
Right across the street. Hey, that's efficient, baby. I'm just saying.
That is some great planning.
Whoever came up with the schematics and the planning for the neighborhood, they really came through with that. I'm just saying. We're gonna put the retirement home right across the street, and then on the other side is gonna be a cemetery. Oh shit.
That's some future planning right there. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Across the street? No.
That's so bad.
It's so funny. I've never realized it before. It's killing me. Man, I'm gonna go across the street. No. It's killing me.
Oh my god.
All right, so we do the missions for Dracula, which didn't really amount to anything. He wants us to go kill the other mission we did with him. He wanted us to go kill a buddy Batsuckers too, because he's like, I'm the only vampire around here. And then he's like, oh, Dracula said the realest shit in the game so far. He was like, I saw you going and doing stuff for everybody else, so I thought I might as well get you to do stuff for me. And that man he's spitting, because that really is what we're doing. we just doing everybody chores. He's like, can you do stuff for me too? I give you a crate.
It's the craziest part is that like the missions themselves have no real value besides the nano missions. They have no real value to how we are strengthening ourselves as a player. But
because number two's missions, he was putting in some work.
Listen, yeah, he's putting in work for his area, but it's not necessarily helping us grow as a player. It's not like, hey, listen, go do this and it will help you become stronger. That's only the nano missions and the nano project missions, in my opinion. But if we're going to really talk about it, the only reason we're getting stronger is because we're getting better at doing the bullshit and going into these areas and becoming more efficient at doing it. That's the only reason.
I said before, Matt, if one more NPC asks me to do a dumb mission, I'm going to show them why I'm the chosen one. I'm that kid. You better watch out. You better watch. I'm that. Let me whip out this Alien X Nano real fast. Whoop. Out of existence.
Right, okay.
Out of existence, Matt. Gone.
If we don't want to talk about useless missions, at least let's talk about Coop's one mission that it feels like it was at least important enough to do. You know?
Oh, like, yeah. Coop, I want to talk about Megas.
Hands-on hard drive?
Yeah, okay. You go ahead. All
right, so look. We go to Coop, and it's a hands-on hard drive. And Coop needs us to go find some equipment from Megas that the Fusions ran off with. And we go investigate in Petri Estates. And for some reason, he tells us he has indigestion, whatever. That's a big man. You know, he's got a big tummy. It makes sense.
I don't
Can't
believe
move very far.
I think Coop is a pussy.
Listen, whatever. But we had a thought of, can Fuse not convert Megas over? Or did he try to?
Yeah. Okay, so I wrote this down right in the notes, in our shared notes, because the mission wants us to go get his stolen hard drive back, and we were trying to figure out, why does Fuse want his hard drive? What would a hard drive even be to Megas? A hard drive on a computer is his memories. Is Fuse trying to like understand Megas's memories? And I wonder if he's trying to do that because in the junkyard there's a giant terrafuser on Megas's chest. And we know that terrafusers create fusions, but he wasn't able,
from our knowledge,
he wasn't able to do that to Megas. Megas just went offline. So I wonder if he took the hard drives because he's trying to understand why he couldn't turn Megas into a fusion. Because honestly, if he turned Megas into a fusion, we be cooked. I can't fight no giant robot, man. I might be the chosen kid. He can step on me. I'll be out.
Listen.
Out. I don't care if the Grim Reaper turned off death. He just be stepping on me repeatedly.
You know something? Maybe it's not so much that they're trying to convert him. Maybe they can't. Maybe they can't do that. Have you seen any robotic fusions as of recent, or heard of any?
Yeah,
I know we have fusion mega. We have a nano megas, right?
No, I'm the crash loaders, the heavy pinchers.
But I'm talking about like character wise. So okay, in the mission for Coupe, he's like, thanks, these guys stole one of Megas' hard drives. Man, I wish I was better with computers. This thing is toast. Well, it's good we got it out of Fuse's hands. So in my head, I'm thinking maybe they can't corrupt the robot, but they can corrupt the memories to bring him over to their side.
Oh.
And maybe that's why machines convert over, like whatever memory chips that they have on them, they convert over and change their appearance based on.
Is there a Fusion Larry? I don't remember. I don't think there is a Fusion Larry. You know what? I don't think there is a robot.
That's what I'm saying.
What about Fusion Will? Wasn't he a robot?
Was Fusion Will a robot?
He was like robotic. Fusion Will was robotic. I don't know if he was a robot per se, but he was like had robot parts.
He did have a robot part. He had whoa. Now that you're mentioning it, he is like half robot. Wait, but this is the strangest thing.
Oh,
why exactly? Whoa.
Timer. Final thought.
Just to talk on that real quick. Fusion Will is partially a robot.
Uh-huh.
And in my head, I'm thinking it's because he's an imaginary friend.
Uh-huh.
But then again, there's Eduardo. But anyway, I digress. To talk more, at least on the Wishing Skull, those missions were horrendous.
What is the Wishing Skull for? We didn't even do anything.
We have no idea what the Wishing Skull is even for, but you know what it is for? It's really good for your quads and your legs, because man, the back and forth is insane.
Go get this, bring it to me. Go get this, bring it to me. Go get this, bring it to me.
Hey, go in this Fusion Lair and do this time challenge. You have less than a minute. Good luck.
I don't know what the skull is for. What does a skull want with fusion parts? He doesn't have a body. What is he doing with the fusion parts? I don't understand.
No one knows. No one knows.
I can't remember what the deal with the skull is. I know he's from Billy and Mandy. I don't remember. I think there's something bad that I'm not remembering. We still have 6 more skulls to go, and we supposedly get a wish. But I don't think we're getting that wish.
I have no idea if we're gonna get one.
I don't think we're getting that wish. But that's it. That's time. That's the end of the episode.
I pretty much covered everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh wait, one more thing. The horseradish smelling bubble bath. That is nasty. That is disgusting. You are a dirty man. You are a dirty person.
He's not from our dimension. He doesn't play by our rules.
I don't care. He's dirty.
Oh man. Well, I've been Magic. He's been Matt.
And I'm Morris.
You can find our socials down below. You can join the Discord down below. Until next time.
Please stay away from the horseradish smelling bubble bath. You don't want it. It probably burns. Let's be real.
Oh, not the horseradish.
Bye now.
My work is done.